Hold on. My channel and see. But sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, so our mic is working apparently, so let's see something. Go for there. Test, test, test. Testing. Test. Hold on. Do one more edit. Hey, so hello everybody. I'm live with some Wuthering waves today, and we're gonna be finishing off the newest solar celebration quest. See what else is, and see what else we could do. First, let's do something. Getting these guys away. Mean to do that. Sorry, guys. And he disappeared. And they teleported away. It'll be nighttime. Yep.
Done.
Apparently these two are
Yank the repel sink jack out of my back.
whole issue.
Spent 10 minutes.
So let's get into the your email for the event reminder. Now we need to go to Wavelines. Talk to Lucilla. Lucilla. Can I borrow you this hour? Wait, the president is using a Q emoji? Well, it seems the dear student has quite interesting bias against its faculty. I can't say faculty. Sorry about this. Initiate a new course, Star Torch Guidelines from Stranger's Confidence. For its final exam, how about to spend a wonderful day with your teacher? Please tell me that's not a required course. Enough classes to survive. Jokes aside, let's get down to business. I want to discuss the Academy's dark side with you. Be waiting for you on Rebel College's top floor. Come see me wherever you can. We need to go to top floor. And Lucilla is over here. Really, she's already here.
For qualified synchronists, please check that your
When the bird glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase. Next, today's breakfast. Boyan style.
Welcome back, Synchronist. Your daily training regimen is being formulated and will be sent to your terminal shortly.
All trivial. Erase it too. It was delicious, though. Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. Gotta handle the rest later. What? Do I look like some murmuring android to you?
According to Academy rules, all Synchronous
Sorry, President. Were you?
frequency monitor
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte?
training. If these are pending, please complete them at your own.
Oh, your forte. Mind giving me a quick explanation?
I can extract frequency information from an object, use it as an anchor to draw out related memories, and store them in my mind.
For qualified Synchronists, please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted.
But the brain has limits. So I have to decide which memories to keep and which to discard. Just like you saw earlier.
Sorry. Like intermediate amnesia. Doesn't that affect your daily life?
Don't worry. I've set clear rules for what I erase. It's part of my daily life now. Alright, back to the point. I told you all that because it ties into what I mentioned in the message earlier.
You mean the dark side? Plan to use your forte on me?
Correct. I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry?
Let's enter the student card.
Academy rules, all Synchronists must undergo a health check, equip a frequency monitor, and file a disclosure form before
Prepare your course.
Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects with personal meaning carry stronger frequencies. Rover, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Let's begin.
Hey, what is this?
I have a general picture now. At the end of the celebration, you and Sigrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle, and encountered another Sigrika. And you realized she was a fake when she said, "Should finding an answer really be so important?"
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
Eyes blinking.
To me, your memories play like a film. I can pause and study them frame by frame. So, what happened after the fake Sigrika revealed herself?
Then, there was a rabbit. I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see. Thank you, Rover. I think I've found what I needed.
According to Academy rules, all Synchronists must undergo a health check.
Remember when I said Mornier compared the frequencies and found that the rabbit was likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly? The rabbit leads those who enter the dark side to face what they fear and try to avoid. Just like Sigrika meeting her alter ego. Since then, the anomaly has persisted. Some students and professors have faced the same situation.
For qualified Synchronists, please check that your frequency monitor
Given the Grand Architect's teaser for you and Dr. Luke, that rabbit should be one of the Frexidus's little tricks in this game of theirs. They harmed my students and colleagues with such despicable means. As the president, I'll make sure they get a taste of their own medicine.
What do you plan to do?
That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them. We'll lure it out, capture it, and remove the anomaly at its source. Then, using my forte, I can extract information about the Fraxidus from it. But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust, who knows the dark side well. And that's you.
So, does that count as my holiday assignment? You did ask how by helping, like...
Let's call it a field project. A joint study between a professor and her dear student.
All synchronists must undergo a health check, equip a frequency monitor, and file a disclosure form before pilot simulation training. If these are pending, please
It's worth noting that while many have entered the dark side, only a few were chosen by the rabbit. While the celebration incident was a Fraxidus scheme targeting you and Sigrika, the other victims might have followed a pattern that drew the rabbit.
And that pattern lies in among the victims themselves.
Exactly. We need to find out what each of them did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we've found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back. Our next lead is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you, as a student, are a better choice to approach him.
You two don't get along. How about you?
Don't worry. I'll be assisting from the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover what they experienced. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
No, I'm on the bright side and you're in the dark. Take care of yourself in there.
Now, I've texted you the basic info on that victim. And take this.
What's this? Makeup mirror. What'd you got for?
For qualified synchronists, please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure the
And she's gone. Just like that. President Lucilla?
Don't underestimate this little mirror. It's actually a communicator. It's only natural for partners to have a private line, right? It's getting late. I'm already on my way to the dark side. The on-campus investigation is in your hands now. Oh, and check your phone. I've sent you a new message.
And there we go. Quest unlocked. Got a new message. Dear Rover, student Rebel College of Star Forge Academy, greetings. Thank you for your trust. All transfers are waiting for your approval. To accept, please reply with SEP subscription. SEP subscription. That file contains some basic information about our target, Professor Sevi. Head to the camp today for geological survey. I'll leave it talking to you.
equip a frequency monitor, and file a disclosure form before pilot simulation training. If these are pending, please complete them at your earliest convenience.
Guess we
Your
gotta head to
thesis
the camp.
proposal delay request has been denied. Your instructor attached this note. You're welcome.
Use our voice. first.
For qualified synchronous,
I'll do something.
check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure correct adaptability to
In the
the
way.
X slider's frequency.
When the
Back in the
teleport
day,
in.
Roy and Shepherds had to trek miles across the Frostlands to guide the exoswarm home. Compared to that, your physical training is but the play of a soft-handed child.
All these people.
Back in the day,
These are the
Roy and Shepherds
synchronous.
had to trek miles across the
And will be sent to your terminal shortly.
Don't mind me taking a class. What's this guy? Right, everyone, are now analysis the ice core samples from the Royal Fossil Rans one. Only a global lament could cause that. Exactly, oh, you're a freshman from Rebel College, aren't you? Sharp in sight. I'm flattered. Just follow your reason, Professor. Very well, moving on. Aftermath of the etheric sea spread, both in Solaris and completely transformed into ecology. Cascaded effects have all triggered the largest mass station ruin. You suspect the etheric sea to just physically separate. Maybe just saying Solaris physics just stopped working. That's a bit academic hyperbole. The laws of physics? What was this?
For qualified synchronists, please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure correct adaptability
These two
to
just got
the
done
X
being
slider's
teach.
frequency.
Okay, let's go do the mission.
Back in
Go.
the day,
Play
Roy and
these
Shepherds
guys
had
later.
to trek miles across the Frostlands to guide the
Hey, you.
exoswarm home.
All the research shows that synchronous who master Roiling and consistency achieve higher sync rates. Simply put, the logic of Roiling language smears the exercise.
Your terminal shortly.
They're not paying attention. Let's head to camp.
Roy and Shepherds had to trek miles across the
According to Academy rules, all synchronists
Away those guys later. This is an invisible floor, so I have to worry about falling.
for pilot simulation training.
I guess never mind, the floor disappeared. Get out through these windows. Here, can we get out through these?
Wind, guide me.
Yes, we can. Got another song apparently. Go for a ride.
Leave it to me.
Ow. No. Stuck on. Guess this is a camp. Jump. Stuck on it. Here we go. Guess this is the camp we'd be at. This mirror. How am I supposed to use it?
holding it too close. Using a communicator like that would make you look too suspicious. Relax. I already adjusted the settings before giving it to you. Just keep it in your pocket. The key is to stay calm
Hold on,
and
I'll be
look
right back.
natural.
So, what does your receiver look like?
Why not take a guess? We have a winner. Nice association.
Huh. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Huh.
Back. Well, let's see if we can find Professor Stubby. There's some supply chests, and we found two. Let's look for both of them. Stubby should be over here. Stubby. Stubby.
Wind, guide me.
This is
Ugh, law of conservation. Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Time clearly isn't...
Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends, they didn't think about that law. You
see
know,
if I can get
science
you.
is rarely accepted by the masses at first. Anyway, we should probably focus
Excuse
on
me,
the back-to-school
sorry.
exam.
Clear my throat.
I heard President Lucilla wrote the questions. Now just imagine our pass rate. Freshmen, you'd better be ready.
Got any last minute exam guides?
Exam guides? You mean like notes, previous tests, or lecture reviews? Forget it. None of that works on President Lucilla's exams. According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge, but an assessment of your life skills. After all, here at Star Torch, knowledge isn't just for show. It's what lets you breathe and move forward.
Yeah, she really doesn't like those old scholars who keep talking about theories all day.
Speaking of our professors, is there anyone who might go easy on students? Maybe Professor Savi?
Professor Savi? Maybe. People say he treats students like his own kids. We just saw him earlier.
But isn't he one of those old scholars the president dislikes? I heard they had a dispute once. He refused to compromise his academic pursuits, and it all ended on a sour note.
Ugh. Adult drama. Let's not dwell on it. Oh, and why are you asking about Professor Savi?
I need to discuss something with him.
Say no more.
He's nearby. You can find him up ahead.
You.
They rem-
Just cut out. So we should be up
Guess
here.
my speech on the opening ceremony wasn't a complete waste of time.
You give us students a
Oh,
hard
no
time.
panic. I simply put together the professor's finest ideas for the exam questions. And added a little extra depth.
Professor,
Who are these guys?
about my paper.
I read it. Aside from the title, the rest was mind-numbingly long and irritating. Like a damn And don't you dare include my name in your acknowledgements. That'd be pure slander. That's all.
Yes.
A freshman. What is it?
Excuse me, Professor. Have you seen Professor Savi?
Well done. That voice? It's Professor Carl. You better answer him candidly. He's one of the tough nuts, just like Professor Savi.
Excuse me.
Savi. He's probably prepping instruments. The man seems to be trapped in his research lately. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another big argument with the top brass.
Why is that?
Why? Probably because of Lucilla and her merry band. They must have botched something and Savi caught wind of it. You're new, so you probably wouldn't know. Savi and I don't really see eye to eye. She's a fine teacher. But as the Academy's leader, hardly. If it's about scholarship, we have geniuses like Professor Mornier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far more experience. And yet, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future. Really?
Well...
Ugh, forget it. Don't even know why I'm bringing this up with a student. Guess I've been bottling that up for too long.
About what Professor Coral just said.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voices is part of the job. But tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading?
I don't know.
No rush. Go see it for yourself. Let's keep moving. Professor Savi should be just ahead.
Let's keep moving.
And one more thing. He is also a memory-type resonator. He can reproduce and project objects from his memories.
Oh, good.
To keep you focused, I'll stay quiet during your conversation.
Be over here. Savi. Hello, Savi. How are you?
You're late. Did you bring all the materials I asked for? Hand me the recalibrator. What? My mistake. I thought you were my assistant. You are,
Sorry about the camera movement.
Have we met before?
I get a good view.
The Academy newspaper. You must be the student behind the success of the new solar ceremony, right?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Rover.
So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters? And what about the live drive data?
Please, one question at a time, Professor.
Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the launch mechanism myself. Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I'm Savi, professor from the Department of Engineering and a past recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize. This prize hasn't been awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not showing off. I keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before. Though now... Anyway, what brings you here?
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management. I can't let him know I was sent here by her. Still, we're both victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion.
I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sagreek and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors experience something similar. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who'd been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing. You've entered it too, haven't you, Professor?
Before that, tell me, what did you see in there?
A rabbit. There are still some people feared facing the problems.
Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that. Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially from students. Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
This is...
that medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued, but your contribution to the new solar ceremony deserves recognition. What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So, take it. That's my personal acknowledgement.
And then there we got this medal. Lots of Lucilla.
Yes, I've heard everything.
Looks like Professor Savid didn't want to open up about what he saw on the dark side.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. It's deeply connected to him. Please place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely.
Do as she
Excellent.
says.
Now, leave the rest to the adult.
Yes, we're playing as Lucilla.
President,
Lucilla.
can you still hear me?
Yes, the comms are
Now we're
stable.
playing as Lucilla
Let's
now.
begin.
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to the riddle the Academy gave me, but now it's... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene? Could it be that rabbit the students keep mentioning? Either way, I should focus on restoring the room through memory projection. If a student gets misled and causes another accident, it'll be a real headache.
So, this is Professor Savid's memory when he first entered the dark side. He stayed here quite a while and used his forte. From what we just saw, he was one of the staff involved in the new solar celebration. He came here to restore the scene that had been tampered with. But...
Something wrong?
not exactly. Maybe because I'm a memory-type resonator too. Something caught my attention. People think memory-type resonators like us are masters of memories and emotions, unshaken by illusions or insults. But no forte is perfect. When we pour all focus into manipulating memories, information floods the mind. That's when we're most vulnerable. The anomaly in the dark side preys on the mind. If I were a Fraxidus member, I'd strike then. Ugh, this projection won't hold for long. Let's move forward.
Ooh, as she says, you move forward. Hold on, what's this? Something over here. Looks like a rabbit.
I can't even feel time passing here. Half an hour's gone already? This one should go here. Wait, the rabbit. You again. Are you the one who changed the riddle and warped this place? Get back here.
This memory records the moment he met the rabbit. Before that, he mentioned time. Could that be another key factor?
Did the other victims have similar behaviors?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Keep going.
Gone again. No matter how good you are at hide and seek, your traces stay in my memory. I'll just need to use my forte again. No use hiding. I know you're there. Surprised? Staring at yourself? You're... No. I know what this is. The dark side's a mirror. You're just my shadow. Ha! Even if I'm a shadow, so what? I'm still part of you. Afraid your shadow might know a few of your secrets. Secrets you've been running from. You're trapped, desperate for progress. Like that Huang Long researcher, who eventually threw everything away for the truth. Pascar Spectrum. That name rings a bell? I'm nothing like Pascar. Oh, you're right about that. You don't even have his courage to give it all up. That's why you're stuck here, like a lab rat running in circles. But what if I told you the answer you've been seeking is right here? Something about your current project. Go on. Take a look. The data model was wrong from the start. Is this where the error lies? If I fix it, my second hypothesis could actually work. Then, based on the corrected model, the result should be... Wait. There's a formula missing. The first half matches my derivation perfectly. Where's the rest? Where's the other half of the formula? I never said the answer was free. Let's make a fair trade. Offer something of equal value, and the answer's yours. Look, I've even prepared the stakes for you. Everything tied to your research. Thesis, data, it's all here. So, which one's worth the truth? See? No weight at all. Your report's worthless. Try again. Ah, no, no, no. Far from enough. Is that the extent of your pride in knowledge? Why not wager everything? That can't be. But it can. You've spent all your chips. What else do you have left to trade?
Oh boy.
Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Your greatest honor, wasn't it? Let's see if it's worth anything.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Look at that. You've given everything, and yet you still can't trade for a single answer. Or maybe the scale is the answer. The so-called scientific pursuit at Lahai Roy contributes nothing to the advance of human civilization. And of course, it can't change what sleeps beneath Lahai Roy. You know exactly what I mean.
Enough! You don't understand anything.
Oh, don't I? You've got nothing left? Oh, but there's still one last thing you can trade. Your life.
Oh boy.
Go on. This is the part you idealists always
Here we
love,
go.
isn't it?
I told you, you don't understand. You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
So that's why Professor Savi was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared that eager students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity. At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
The rabbit's appearance is linked to time. Rabbit's appearance linked to the victim. Rabbit's appearance is linked to using Forte. Let's see.
Spending more time in the dark side does raise the chance of seeing the rabbit, but that's not the root. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
Rabbit's appearance is linked to the victim.
You're saying it's drawn to one's vulnerability. But everyone has weaknesses. Some hide them deeper, some don't. That alone isn't special enough. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
Rabbit's appearance is linked to using Forte.
You're half right. The key isn't the Forte itself, it's what it acts upon. Remember? Professor Savi used his Forte to restore the scene, and other student victims used theirs to take something from the dark side. In both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
Well, since we found the answer, I'll wait for you here.
Lucilla?
Excuse me.
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every dark side victim shared one trait. They were all memory-type resonators. And there
Oh,
aren't
boy.
many of us in the Academy. Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you? Focus my mind.
Thank you for a follow,
Loosen my
Judy.
thoughts. Just a little. Give the threat an opening. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, a fair trade it is. Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
Excuse me.
That student. You seem to trust him quite a lot.
Hey, who's this?
Mm-hmm. You'll understand once you meet him yourself. Anyway, how's your progress?
Just as planned. No one else remains in the dark side. But the rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
Hey, who is this?
Huh. If it were easy to catch, that little feast wouldn't be half as entertaining, would it? And remember, if anything unexpected happens, you know what to do.
Her alter ego. Sorry, just guessing.
Since the
There we
Fraxidus
are.
went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
I think you knew it was a trap all along.
Of course. And I knew if I'd told you sooner, you'd either stop me or try to follow me. But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said? The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways. Most have been replaced by Fraxidus riddles, but a few originals are still hidden in the Academy's archive. And the archive is inclusive.
I guess
Be
we
careful
gotta
what you
find the
dig
riddle.
into. Rover, I need you to set a stable darkside exit with a riddle unknown to the Fraxidus.
I can't let you go alone. Well, let me try that again. I can't let you go alone.
Remember what you told Sagrika at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick together.
Lend me here. You can't just ditch me now.
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is a maze. I'll leave a few clues behind to guide you. But if anything goes wrong, promise me, you'll get out immediately.
So I guess when you go to Rebel College. Right ahead. Come on. Let's go to Rebel College. Sorry. All wrong. Here we are. when you go up there.
I can't control where I'm going while in zero gravity. All I'm doing is backflips.
Just forget everything you know about up and down. Relax. Keep hovering. Practice makes perfect. Don't worry, the lecture hall's walls are padded. You won't get hurt.
I'm stuck between these guys. Swimming upstairs. And then the, you go in here. Yeah. Title: Breaking news. Star Torch's 8th Great Mystery. Vanishing Miko. Multiple students have reported seeing a girl in white Miko robes wandering around campus. Yet when the school authorities reviewed their surveillance footage, not a single trace of this mysterious figure was found. Some say that spirits cannot be captured by cameras, or dismissed as an elaborate prank. Some even suspect the witnesses themselves may have staged the entire event. Perhaps an attempt to add a new chapter to the Academy's 7 Great Mysteries.
The alternative riddles for the new solar celebration. Guess this is what. Why is it tucked into a storyboard, though? Her hobby? Hope this helps.
Near the dark side.
You're here.
Sorry.
This way.
If I follow this path, it should lead me to the president. That's odd. Why are tacit discords here? And they're all moving towards her.
Yes! Just like that! Yes! Just like that!
Okay. What do you think?
The tacit discords are gathering around here. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Yes!
No hesitation.
Like that!
What do you think? You want to link him?
This is...
Dead end. Sometime earlier. Excuse me.
Even got my taste right, huh? It's always so easy to read one's mind.
Who do you think it is?
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Directed by Lucilla. Starring Lucilla.
Welcome. Enjoy your own movie.
What is this?
Using my name and slapping on a title that lame? I heard the Fraxidus had a playwright. And this is what your art looks like?
This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories when she started to grow up. This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories before she could fully develop her self-knowledge. She absorbed too many memories that weren't her own, until she lost who she was.
Stealing Savi's voice? Twisting people's lives into your cheap drama? Since when does that count as cinema? What's next? My grand arrival in Lahiroy?
Excuse me, sorry. Clear my throat.
How ironic. The girl who built her life on her memory gift walks into an institute buried beneath the Frostlands and becomes its leader. A flock of lambs chasing the future crowns a shepherd who can only record the past. What can she offer them? Drown in the relics of humanity's golden age? Or lead the innocent straight into the abyss? The flock crosses the frozen lands, trying to light fires against the coldness and darkness. Some burn clothes, some burn books, some even burn themselves. But the coldness and darkness know no end, and devour everything. In the end, nothing remains, only silence.
Oh, how considerate to have even written the Academy's ending for us, too. If this ever hit theaters, I'd fast forward it tenfold just to end the agony. The title really tells it. Utterly tasteless.
Thus ends the film. However, upon review, it's filled with meaningless actions, and its protagonist is pitifully naive. The script will be rewritten and rescreened. Actress, please wait before the curtain.
A post-credits scene? Planning to remake my life now? Fine. Since you've handed me a free ticket, I'll see it through.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Now, I'll announce the results of the Star Torch Academy presidential election. The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation's Special Investigation Panel. Professor Lucilla, congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of Star Torch Academy. Well then, President Lucilla, care to say a few words?
That's amazing, Professor Lucilla.
Let's give me a victory
should I
speech.
Thank you for your trust, but I don't intend to accept. Compared to others at the Academy, don't you think I'm a bit too ordinary? I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you. Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content
Excuse
following
me,
at the
sorry.
back of the flock. I request a new election.
Quiet!
Let's
Everyone please
go
be
over
seated.
here.
Professor Lucilla, have you really made
At least she knows her place. Let's just let a new election thing.
Look, Professor Lucilla's here.
The classrooms.
About your request, I have the right to reject it.
In the labs.
Professor Lucilla just ran out of the room, clutching her head. Like she's lost it.
How long has she been locking herself in there?
No clue. We just heard stuff breaking. And someone crying.
Could it be she's having another episode? The madness caused by memory confusion.
Let's return the room.
Are you really quitting the project, Lucilla?
This will be my final lecture. I've already filed to close the course next term.
She said nothing. Deep down, she'd already accepted her own mediocrity and stopped moving forward. The girl who once forced herself to stand tall now teeters on the edge. Her curtains about to fall.
Did the others' memories bleed into mine again? How long was I out? The meeting's already over. What's happening to me? I just want to forget. To erase this wretched forte. Erase. Right. If I erase the memory of my forte itself, maybe then everything will go back to normal. I'm done with all of it.
She abandoned her title, her right to explore, and now even her own forte.
She chose to kill the person she used to be. Like someone who had drowned, losing both her air and shadow.
A different choice. A brand new life. Tell me, our dear audience, isn't this fascinating? If everything's destined to fade away, why not just wait it out? Enjoy the last bit of pleasure and revel in the beautiful memories before the end.
After all, fleeting joy feels far more real than some unreachable truth.
You only need to come a little closer and take my hand. Our lives can trade places. No more pain, only warmth and bliss. The curtain's about to fall, and the choice is yours.
Done with your performance? All that noise for one purpose. The same trick you used on Savi. Stirring fear, pressing old wounds. Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Sigrika was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy to intervene. Next, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators. You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme.
Sorry about that.
You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And that's exactly why your message in that film disgusts me. I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those. But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock walking willingly toward our own end. If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves, just to walk one more mile before the final breath. No glory sought, no remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not a trace.
What's this?
But what's the point of it all? The point? You, who watch us burn. You're the proof. You and everyone behind you. That's our meaning. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide. If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right. Tell me, who's the real desperate one here? You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate.
Not these guys.
You're here.
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
Now we
Stay
gotta find
sharp,
the
Rover.
rabbit.
It can take the form of anything in the dark side.
Okay,
There's only one passage
there's
here.
20 rabbits
It must
here.
still be around. Stay close.
Not those. Not those. But you. Don't fade away. What you? Get rid of all these. Fade away. Get rid of all the rabbits. There wasn't any of those. Bunch of rabbits. Who? You? Nope. You? Doing the platform. Nope. I'm just getting rid of them all. Get rid of all these rabbits. Fun.
No sign of it here either. I'll check this room. You take the...
Okay, so when you go into... this room. Go into the other room. Yes, there is. There's a real rabbit. He'll, I guess this area is blocked. Here. Look what she says.
No sign of it here either. I'll check this room.
Behind. That's a window. Guessing the one before means this one. Yes. Hey man, it's a Lucilla. To her. Yep.
Told you. It's checkmate this time.
According to our plan. Should we?
We still haven't figured out what the Fraxidus wants with the dark side. For now, this little one's our only lead. Let me try reading its memory first.
It just winked at us for some reason.
Oh, looks like I don't even need to use my forte.
It's crossed off.
I suppose this counts as our first proper meeting, Madame Lucilla.
Okay, it speaks.
Proper meeting? You're talking to me through a rabbit from your little hideout. That's what you call proper? Still, thanks for the film. It was tasteless and trashy, but I'll admit, it added a little fun to my job. You knew I'd catch this rabbit from the start.
And didn't you already know it was a trap meant for you? We both
Let's not
have
Kristoff.
what the other wants.
What are you trying to do in the highboy?
As an educator, you of all people should know better. Finding the answer is the asker's job, you know?
Be right back.
Still, congratulations. You won this round.
One? I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
Hold on, I'm back. That's right. Sorry. You're just flattering yourself.
Flattering myself? That hurts. I worked very hard setting up those trials for you.
There's a person here with us.
If you didn't enjoy them, don't worry. There'll be a next round.
No,
and I
thank
promise
you.
it'll be far more thrilling. Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahai Roy. Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning? I can't wait. Truly, I can't wait for our next...
Next meeting.
You almost had it.
It's all right. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly.
Was some Miko just now? Excuse me.
I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
Yeah, let's get out of here, please.
You said the things in the dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Didn't I do what you asked? You wanted to help Sagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly.
Excuse me.
Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover.
I think we know who those people were.
I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them? And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding? A Miko wielding a sword? Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
What about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
We don't keep trash. We dump it.
These are playing mind tricks with us.
So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
These track observatory. Sorry about this.
Qualified synchronists, please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure correct adaptability to the exostrider's frequency.
Sorry, Rover. I've kept you busy all day.
You do owe me an apology. But not for that.
From the moment you came to me, you already knew this was a trap set by the Fraxidus. Yet, you planned to walk right into it.
All in a day's work for your president. Besides, it worked out pretty well, don't you think?
But what's something gone wrong?
Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago.
And what exactly happened to you back there?
You want to know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines, from strangers to confidants? Students and teachers should get to know each other, right? Maybe this counts as our first class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well, before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Star Torch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter? As a student of Star Torch Academy, what do you think, Rover?
There's no answers, and we could create one.
That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher. My teacher was an ordinary man, Arroya, in charge of observation in the Frostlands. We both spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end.
And have you found your answers?
No, I'm still searching. In that sense, I'm the same as all of you. Just another student on the path. So, don't worry.
Sorry.
Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that, I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, you'll see her again. Anyway, I still have to write a full report on the dark side. Leave the rest to the adults now. It's getting late, Rover. I'll see you in class. Has this game truly ended?
Okay, so that's end of this quest. We've read from tomorrow's new quest.
Your daily training regimen is being formulated and will be sent to your terminal.
They don't strike me as ordinary Academy support staff. More like special.
Guy's still coughing. This guy's still hacking his... Watch. My favorite things to do. Get in their way.
Yank the repel switch out of the back.
Let's see what we could stop him. Let's see what happens so we can get in their way.
Compared to that,
Get in front of him and stop. We do. We stop or...
they don't strike me as ordinary Academy support staff. More like special
pushes us
agents.
aside. Yes, wait till the next day. Let's go in the clock.
To ensure correct adaptability to the
Let's wait till the day after. Into the auditorium.
Welcome back, Infinite. Your daily training regimen is being formulated and will be sent to your terminal shortly.
Class is still going on. Let me help you. Let's head to the auditorium. Welcome, bitch.
Is that Rebel College? Can I go have a look?
This is an invisible floor.
Engineering, a testing ground.
Apparently.
We've got
The mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator.
Be sure to show me that super duper power.
Be a place where we just fall through. Place where the invisible floor ends, I think. Found it earlier.
Wind, guide me.
Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going Brant for a little bit.
Woohoo!
Auditorium should be down here. Down here. Sorry. Hey, who is this?
It's just the two of us now. No need for all the formality, Hyuki.
Hyuki?
Oh, and just so you know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
Which blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the 4th you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon. Want to try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Not hungry.
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Go on, try it. Have you swallowed it?
Mm-hmm. A bit sour, and my tongue's tingling. Not my favorite.
Huh. No reaction at all. That's odd.
Oh boy.
When Sigrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
He saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. They've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
We both knew this day would come sooner or later.
So, would you consider moving back to the academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses a little actual threat to the academy. At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed, even if the Threnodian completely consumed the Collective, we still have a final card to play. The wish-granting Miko. You.
What's this? A new message? Long story short, we found traces of Ima's frequency. Huh? Where? That's at Voidmare Zone beneath Lahoi Roy. Do you remember the one white hair Miko you met, the one with Blade? It was Hai. We'll be alright on our own. That's that. Any more quests we could do, or is that the end of it? That's the end of it. What to do? Usually got anything else we could do.
Drive responsibly. Remember the vehicle code.
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack for now.
This is the,
Why do we have to pay for the...
Wind, guide me.
Last time, she crossed the back gate with reindeer, charging towards the cafeteria like a bat out of hell.
What on earth? Let's go, upstairs. Go back here.
Back in the day, Roy and Shepherds had to trek miles across the
Your thesis proposal delay request has been denied. Your instructor attached this note. You're welcome.
Who's Brian Deal? I just called it a cat trash can. Let's talk to him. Whose idea was it to store rations in a trash compartment? Cut them some slack. That's just Bingo's W. Engineering stretched thin right now. I'm watching Bingo pull energy gel sachet out of the trash and shove it into my mouth. It makes me feel physically ill. So, class is still going on.
Back in the day, Roy and Shepherds had to trek miles across the Frostlands to guide the Exoswarm home. Compared to that, your physical training is but the play of a soft-handed child.
Really? Saw you. I'm healed over. These guys. Let's see something.
Is that
hanging
Rebel
on their
College?
head.
Can I go have a look?
It's not open to the public. Please, step back behind the patrol line.
See this one guy. Quick final.
Want to go to the cafeteria for lunch together?
Why are you such a slave to the man?
Let's see what we could do. Parents never fail. Sentimont. Let's check on ours.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
So you banned the
Wind, guide me.
but not permitted.
Last time, she crossed the back gate with reindeer.
Here's Iris right here. This is Iris. Mass Pete, I want Iris found for work study program. Chris is right over there. Password is 9189.
What are you waiting for? Go for it.
I'm a student.
Hey, do you know the girl who always shows up at the cafeteria right on time?
Here. Really in there. Okay, so this is Green Waste. For combat mini games. Hey, let's try one. Get this. Abandoned waters. We're going back to Rencia apparently. That's where that goes. Anything in the Holy Roy? A piece of prestige is their card game. Let's see this. Back to the academy. I got this mini game. Let's go speed up. Be below us.
Hey, why do you guys always have an
What is
appointment
this?
with Dr. Luke before club activities?
Ah, well,
There's 4 here. Oh, there's a 4 there.
Why are you such a slave to the man?
Want to go to the cafeteria for lunch together?
Oh, is that Rebel College? Can I go have a look?
This is still going on. Anyways.
According to Academy rules,
Hey, what's on this pad?
colonists must undergo a health check, equip a frequency monitor, and file a disclosure form before pilot simulation training. If these are pending, please complete
Let's see if they put anything on that pad. Line Drive Arcade. Go to the arcade. Oh, way down there too.
Wind, guide me.
It's over there. Sorry about this.
Your time at Star Torch Academy.
Let's just make do with a Nutripack now.
Why do we have to pay for the food we develop?
On side.
Seeing you breeze through that rhythm game hit me with new inspirations. Here,
Line
take
Drive.
this new level
Over here.
featuring 16-fingered.
Welcome. Since the beginning of the celebration, 24,601 students have walked right past my booth. But you, never mind, I was going too fast. Academy doesn't have that many people. That's a many people taking part in the celebration. It's hard to figure out duplicates of foot traffic statistics. The ultra efficiency fuel optimization. Tell me more. Cafeteria. What's your solution? Gamification. Okay, we'll try it. I'm a professional player. I come with harsh criticisms. If the test results that I don't meet your expectations. Okay, let's see how I'll play it. Here's here's 8-bit. So how we clear her. That's diners. Let's start again. Food to resident air, right, left, or right to collect food and earn gourmet points. The food also restores energy. Resident air skill becomes available. Food with squeezy jelly, rainbow squeezy jelly. Dish jar. Energy gel. 8-bit sounds. Okay, so, ow. Oh, wait a minute. This is brain food. Food that harms us. Oh, it must be food that harms us. Ow. Retro game. 5,000 almost. Okay, so what's the next stage? What is this? Warning A. Copyright. Okay, so we get harmed. Red food harms us. We need to reach 108,000 points. 18,000 points. A bunch of stars. I'm missing tons of food. And more stars. Have full energy. It speeds us up. And who is the gifts?
Whoa! Seeing you breeze through that rhythm game hit me with new inspirations.
Interesting game. Nerd game in here too.
Whoa!
These two are playing 4-2 beat.
With new inspirations. Here, give this new level.
Picking more of that out later. From these machines.
Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves?
Nighttime apparently, so let's go back to the back to our starting place. That's in stream. They're still having class at night.
Endure and defy.
According to accompanying rules, all synchronous
That's been staying around all day.
equip a frequency monitor and file a disclosure form before pilot simulation training. If these are
They don't strike me as ordinary academy support staff. More like...
Here you go. Let's do a race. We're gonna race this dude.
I'll not in to sleep until you win.
Back in the day, Roy and Shepherds had to trek miles across the frostlands to guide the exoswarm home.
Please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure correct adaptability.
Hey, here we go.